Midday Foreman. Joining us is Vern Montgomery with Graham Tire. And thank you for joining us today. And today we're going to talk about some car care tips, such as tires and all these other maintenance things this time of the year as we kind of go from winter, prepare for spring. And so when it comes to our tires, what are some things that we should be looking out for?
Well, some of the things that you want to look out for is cosmetic damage, any cosmetic damage on the tires. They could be some scrapes on the tires. It could be where rubber may be peeling apart, even cracks in tires as well. So those are all things that you certainly want to look for. Also making sure that your air pressure is correct in the tires too. Because that goes a long way with not only how the vehicle drives and rides, but also maintaining proper miles per gallon fuel economy on the vehicle. So.
Definitely. And what are some tips maybe to use at home to determine whether or not you need to replace your tires? I know there's been like put a penny in the tread and see if it sticks, or what are some tips you have?
And you can always still try those tricks because they still work, you know. You can always stop into, a lot of facilities will come out and check your tread for you free of charge. But just making sure, looking at cracks and things of that nature in the tires, you know, can you fill a pretty good amount of tread on the tire? If you can't, then you might want to stop in and consider replacing them. So. And
what are some other car care tips that you have for us?
Well, you know, we're starting to get into spring, obviously, and we can have a day, you know, come up where it's 85 degrees out of the blue. So, you know, making sure that, how's your air compressor doing? Is your Freon full in the car? You know, so air conditioning tips, making sure that the cabin air filter is also replaced so that you get good airflow into the cabin as well. Maybe before, I know some folks maybe will start traveling maybe for Easter weekend, so make sure that the oil is changed on the vehicle, make sure that wiper blades are performing correctly, that you have good visibility. Here's another big one, making sure that your spare tire has the proper pressure in it. Because you'd hate to get out on the road and all of a sudden,
and when you need it, you didn't check it, then you're out of luck.
Exactly.
And that's why Graham Tire comes in handy, because there are 5 locations here in the capital city, so you can kind of reach anybody and it's not too far. Do you recommend we make appointments or just show up?
We do it both ways. So I know we have 2 facilities in town where you can do just show up for an oil change. Otherwise, we do like appointments. So if you need tire rotations or tire repairs, anything of that nature, that would be a good time to give us a call, and we'll see about trying to get you right in. So
there you go. Definitely some good tips. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back with our second midday guest. You're watching Channel 8 Eyewitness News Midday.